Spilled a drink on myself, so changed my shirt. Time to start with this round. Around 6 on the play. Not an amazing hand, but serviceable. I can't believe how our opponent last round must be so unhappy. They literally played Dream Trawler. I play Entrancing Liar. They play Elspeth Conquers Death and get rid of my Liar. I have a second Liar. And they lose that game after flickering Elspeth Conquers Death. No, they lost because they didn't discard a card to their Dream Trawler to make just tap like soak up 3 of my mana. That was kind of mana. I was mana strapped for multiple turns, and they didn't need the cards in their hand. Green white. I like to see that. Well, I both like to see it and don't like to see it. I like to see it because green white I think is unplayable. I don't like to see it because I'm in the 4-1 bracket. Which means if they're playing green white in the 4-1 bracket, that means they have lots of Elspeth Conquers deaths. Or are ruined games. They always do. They always do. Heliod's Book. Oh, it could be a Boros deck. Could be neat. Rose's Blessing. Okay. Well then. Guess we liar it up. Flummoxed. Maybe I could have Final Death that one. Oh, this is gonna work out. So the thing here is their Alseid actually doesn't protect their creature. I should have tapped all my mountains. It doesn't protect their creature because if they give her pro red, then the blessing will fall off, so they have to put it on the Flummox Cyclops. Which is gonna be fine for me, I think. This is not gonna work out for them at all. Yeah, well, they are going to be extremely unhappy with how this resolves. They are going to be extremely unhappy. They had to target their Cyclops. Oh, opponent, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. That's a feels bad right there. That's a real feels bad. Oh. To the nugget. got more where that came from. Five, 6, man. Enemy is quite sad with how all that went down. I don't blame them. Protection is a weird thing. Weird thing. It's tough to get right. Gonna need a blocker. I have a lot of 3/3 flyers. Deciding whether I want this witness to tomorrow. That is 2/2 for 2. This Rise to Glory. Probably don't want Dream Shaper Shaman against them, actually. I don't think I'm gonna need it. Another flyer, I think. I don't want to lose to those Daybreak Chimeras. I'm going to be on the draw, so I'm a little bit short on blue mana, but I think I can lean pretty heavily on trying to scry with my 2 shocks and my Omen of the Dead. Try to get to my blue mana, of which I have like 3 islands, an altar, and Traveler's Amulet. 4.5, 4 3/4 serve. Actually, I think I'm gonna blow that up. Draw land, it'll be pretty good. Big oof. Okay, well. You just keep a 2-lander and brick, it happens sometimes. Better on the draw, but I think I'm just gonna play. I'm gonna, like, I don't want to play the Cacophony if I can't immediately get a 2/2, I think. Kind of just want to wait until I get an enchantment in the graveyard. I don't think it's too greedy to wait here. Indomitable Will is really bad for me. But I'm just going to assume they don't have it. Indomitable Will is not even game over, because if I draw a land, I can just Blessing the favorite afterwards. If I don't draw a land, I can Cacophony plus make a 2/2 perhaps. They might have a Blessing, they're deciding whether they want to try it, risk it or not. Obviously, our plan is to open up the Forge, the favorite, and then the ability of this is whenever you cast your first spell during your opponent's turn, deal 1 damage to any target. So our goal is to like play him on the Forge, deal 1 to this comes into play, deals 2 to this. That is the goal. They might have a Dreadful Apathy here. You're deciding whether they want to play it or not. I think Blessing is probably too risky, but I think Dreadful Apathy versus like playing. Actually, maybe I should have upkeeped this because now they can play a Chimera. Although maybe I kind of want them to play a Chimera. I mean, I don't. I'd rather them just play nothing if at all possible. That could be what's going on here, is that Daybreak Chimera cost white 2 right now because they have Favorite of Iroas, and I didn't kill this on their upkeep. So that may have actually been a mistake on my part. Although, if I draw a land, I would have rather they had played the Chimera this turn. So, I don't know. I mean, it's got to be like 95% of the time. Let's do this on the up. You're never going to get them, and there's 1 card fewer for them to draw like a combat trick, like Kiramitch's Blessing, or Indomitable Will. I know I haven't seen an Indomitable Will. I mean, if I was playing in a situation that I thought like my opponent's gonna just hee-haw their way and just like, oh, I'm just gonna slap my Iroas' Blessing on my favorite of Iroas. Oh, deal 4 to your guy, attack you. Like, hold, please. I have a response. In response, I play out with Forge. If I think that's what's gonna happen, obviously I don't do anything. But my opponent just I'm 4-1 in a really prestigious event. I know my opponent is a living, breathing, thinking individual, and I know they showed me 2 Daybreak Chimeras last game. So it's just I should just play assuming that my opponent's just gonna play like on board perfect at the very least. They disconnected? Oh. Well, they got, what, 2.5 minutes? They got 2.5 minutes before they idle out, so maybe life calls. Maybe they gotta take out the trash. Maybe they gotta answer the door and get some pizza. I can understand that. Ah! Come on. Alright. We're gonna go to combat. No Indomitable will. That's good news. Ending Doom. Let's see. That's the card they were thinking about. If I attack, there's almost no way they block. I risk it. I have final debts in my deck. I need to draw a land here. Two. I know they have a 3/2 haste in their deck, but like, need to kill them. Because they might draw a Shatter. Can't play Omen of the Forge, because this doesn't reduce enchantments, just reduces auras. Next turn I can play Liar plus one of these. I draw a land. Three, four. Tough to Liar this. I need to hit some land. Lands in Final Death, hopefully. I could have. That went pretty freaking well. That went pretty well. So is it when this enchanted creature dies? Okay, it's not like, so there's Mantle of the Wolf in this set, which says like when um the aura goes to the graveyard, which is different than this, which I think is weird that they put these two auras in the set that have different outputs depending on when the enchanted creature dies. So they can bump this 3 times. But it was 7, I take 4, go to 8. I think I'm okay with going to 8. This is also more 2/2s. Or 2/2s for my 2/1. It's neat. I think I need it though. Yeah, this 3/2 getting me 2 lands was just perfect. Yep. A Rose's Blessing, sure. Oh, they can just play it because they have these two in play. That's sick. That is sick. Nice play. I guess we let this thing on top. Give me some 2/2s. This card is really good. It's a lot of doom. A lot of doom. They're just dead on board though, right? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I don't think I'm missing anything. Oh, this gains a life is my Euphemia. Nice. I think this is one of the best cards in the set for limited.